Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. I have to share something very funny with you. I just created a really fun outside video and about halfway through it, somebody started what I can only guess is a human wood chipper because there was screaming, yelling, shredding, and all kinds of craziness going on. I went outside and I was able to meditate for like a half hour, and it's breezy and beautiful and cool under my favorite tree. Then I'm like, now I can begin. Then I swear to God, from the depths of hell came Satan and their minions, wood chipping humans out in my neighborhood. I don't even know what that sound was. I was going to go investigate and I'm like, nah, I'm good. So anyway, I am going to clear the air really quickly. If you guys are curious, this is actually one of the gifts that were in the Goddess Provisions box, the singing bowl. If you want to check the link below, there is amazing things in the different Goddess Provision boxes. They are really, really awesome. I wanted to provide you guys with a secondary full moon energy read because after I meditated, I started hearing all these messages. They were very clear, concise, and strong. And I was browsing some of your beautiful comments, and they were so sweet, saying how you feel really invigorated, my voice is calming, and it's very helpful on your journey, because sometimes what happens is we want such access so quickly to our dreams and our feelings and all these things that are indicative to who we are, but we really do have problems with focusing. I do as well. I want to do a million things in the day. I was like hole punching my guitar picks to make earrings with while I was uploading and communicating to people, and I was like, whoa, you love what you do, but you love when you can do one thing at a time. So this is about us being gracious to ourselves and allowing ourselves time to slow down and focus on what we really love and want at a, ridiculously calm, cool pace. We are not trying to go like win the Indy 500 here, and I don't know why that happens, that we give ourselves an unachievable pace, but that's one of the messages. Allow yourself a pampering, restful day where you're just doing what you love and you have access to your feelings and you don't feel like you have to compete with the clock, right? So these are going to be our three choices: the Guardians, shielding, defense, and warning; forgiveness, redemption, rebirth, and regeneration. Number 3 is trust, overcoming doubts, insecurities, and patience. I love that so much. Just trusting in the universe, allowing that beautiful energy to flow to us, those beautiful receptive vibrations of we don't always have to give, go, and do, that we can sit back, relax, all of that. This is a really good, powerful one. And I'm glad that this deck showed up. I was just guided to go grab certain things, so I did. So we're going to begin with the Guardians, and grab your coffee, water, whatever. I'm going to have a sip of water. I have to share, I was so excited because I had all the elements around me: water, air, fire, and earth. So I was all excited for this outside read, and then the human wood chipper took off, and I was like, I can't. I just laughed. Instead of getting upset, I just packed up everything that I brought out. I set up this gorgeous altar. I'll show a picture over on Instagram. I had berries. I had the whole nine. I was so excited, but I don't get upset about it anymore because of this. I trust in the universe, and if something is happening and I need to change a channel and switch a page, I will. I'm not going to have a nervous breakdown over it. It was so funny. I was just accepting. So that's really important sometimes. So let's start with the Guardian. So right now with this, I feel that you should know that you are universally protected and shielded. And oftentimes what we need to do is the envisionment process of the white or silver light triangle, just over our head at a point, going down to our feet and going under our feet in a triangle, and protecting us and asking for white or silver light protection from our guides and angels. It's simply like a deflection shield of negativity and heavier energy that we just don't need to absorb. Oftentimes as an empath and a reader, I'm dealing with some crazy anxiety from other people, and I can get all kinds of symptoms if I don't protect myself or ask Archangel Michael to cut those psychic ties, just so we can be free and be aligned with our feelings, not other people's feelings, for sure. So you also have the awakening. Now, this is ancient knowledge that's coming to you. Memories are going to pop up and you're going to have all these great connections. Often it's going to be with your soulmates. A lot of you are having beautiful dreamscapes where all this interconnected activity and messages are coming through, huge synchronicities. Your ancient knowledge is you actually feeling feelings that you felt in prior lifetimes. in infancy, all these things, what we feel connected to, what's true to us, what really matters, which is beautiful. Nostalgic memories. I'm having those all the time now. Whenever the full moon comes in, especially Piscean, because my mother was a Pisces, she's the one that helps me channel the most. When she passed away, I have a very, very healthy outlook on passing of human lives because I understand that we're quickly surrounded by them, but I miss her corporeal self. She was exactly like a bunch of funny, hilarious comedians, and she was like Goldie Hawn and Bette Midler combined. Beautiful, wonderful, funny, hilarious, strong. Like, I'm serious. She was just, you couldn't go toe to toe with her in anything because she would just crush you. Total indomitable spirit, things like that. And this is kind of what's going to pop up if you've had deaths or separations on the earth plane with somebody. You're going to have very fond memories. You're going to have very touching memories. You're just going to tear up and well up with the gratitude that you got to experience time with this person tonight. Dedicate a moment to them, to the full moon, to your love that you share and you will share eternally, and let them know how much you miss them. I can't start talking about it right now because I plan to do this with my mother and father, and I'll get totally choked up because this is such an emotional moon. So Piscean is, those still waters running so deep. So do this for yourself because you're really going to have some amazing breakthroughs. Look at you go with your psychic connections right now. Your wisdom is going to be on fire, your intuition, your truth. So please start to create your envisionment list right now. What do you envision for the future? How would you like it to go? What do you want to really permeate into your soul right now? What is your number one focus? If you could have anything, go anywhere and do anything, what is that? And what do you think is stopping you? Honest to goodness, sometimes we have to ask ourselves, what are the blockages? Most of the time it's our own mind or us seeking advice from the wrong people. But right now, I really feel like you're going to de-stress your mind, your body, and schedule the rest that you need, okay? It's time to recharge and revive because you really are kind of on this beautiful, holistic path of healing yourself. So really honor that and listen to what needs doing. I also feel like you're going to have extreme self-confidence through your spirit confidence. Believe in yourself by believing that spirits are watching you, guiding you, and helping you in so many ways, shapes, or form. Now, lastly, you have the diamond, which is illumination. You are going to have everything that you need. I have so many weird things going on, like air is emptying out of bottles and they're cracking. The lights are flickering. The energy is so palpable right now. That's why I was like, I have to do this. I'm so guided to do this and deliver these messages because this moon is going to guide you to phenomenal breakthroughs. Things that in the past that you had buried that are now bubbling up to the surface. That's why you feel pain today. That's why you feel anxiety today. That's why you feel this kind of angst and restlessness, because everything that needs to be released is bubbling to the surface. Guess what? That creates friction. That creates, a stammer of let's do this. Let's get, it's a vibration. Your body knows that it needs a release before it can bring in the new. So oftentimes that's painful, right? We're like, oh, we get so comfortable with a feeling, even if it's regret, anything, pain, a dismay, whatever it is. It's like our body wants to hang on to it because it's used to it, but it's release time. So release it, just let it go. Thank the universe for being able to experience these beautiful experiences, but now you need to release it because you have new love, you have new information coming in, and huge psychic breakthroughs, like amazing. So you're going to have, oh my God, so many synchronicities. Just put on your seatbelt and don't be, I think I had an M to synchronicity. Synchromisteries, we'll call it. Synchromisteries are coming in. Don't be afraid. Allow them. Sometimes I start tripping when I start to meditate, and I'm like, please just don't let me go too far out there, because then I can't stand the company of 3D people when I get there, because everything is so light, bright, simple, and easy that the heaviness sometimes of 3D communication can be like, why are you using 5,000 words when you can just say, I love you, or I don't want this? You know what I mean? We need to simplify, and you're going to have this all illuminated to you. So beautiful, group one. I love that energy for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. I still have a few spots for the full moon read tonight. I am banging them out like hotcakes because the energy is palpable, and I don't mind doing this. It's part of my calling. When I can use this energy for severe clarity, I do it. I have like 3 more spots left, so if you guys want to come in, what that means is I just create a normal video just like this for you on the topics you'd like covered. You go to the link below with the little gray arrows. It'll tell you the time slots, corresponding fees. Just go on there, and I will create your read by midnight tonight, and I will have it sent to you at some point tomorrow after I upload it. So I have 3 more spots, so the next 3 to do that are going to get those spots. So Just clearing the energy because everything is very, very fast paced today. And I actually need to slow things down at times because what happens is my channeling becomes so rapid that I want my voice to stay calm and in cadence, because I get excited like you guys when I hear new uplifting and crazy great news. I'm like a 2-year-old. I just want to start spazzing out, and I do the Morena, I'm like kind of, na, 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 like that's in my head right now. So I feel like some of you guys are going to be dancing tonight. So have fun with that. So next we're on to forgiveness. Right now with this full moon, we need to release. We need to forgive ourselves for past whatever mistakes that we have made or avenues we've gone down that we don't want a light shown on, or we don't feel so great about that. We all make impulsive choices that sometimes aren't for the greater good, aren't for good for ourselves, especially over anything, over passioned behavior, over anything, oversimplifying, overlooking, over. So we're letting go of that, okay? This is time of redemption, rebirth, and regeneration. We're also going to forgive other people because it's just ridiculous to hang on to that heavy energy. Does no good whatsoever. You have inspirational creation right now, alchemy and the elements and innovation. So if you're thinking of beginning a project or reaching back and opening that beautiful creative outlet box that you have, things that you have shelved, please get back into that. I feel like you're going to have these innovative ideas that are going to be so well received at work, within your family, and also your creative choices are going to be simply brilliant. There is a sparkle of brilliance that is just going to be raining down on you. Listen to yourself. The alchemy is there. Trust it tonight. Please keep paper and pen by you tonight because you're going to receive inspiration left, right, and center. And you're going to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's almost like your brain can't keep up. So write it down. I'm like that too. When I wake up, I'm filled with all this information, and unless I convey it to paper, I forget what the hell was going on because life starts just pushing in and making us forget, right? You also have transformation. There's a metamorphosis that's taking place right now, some unexpected energy is headed your way that is going to transform you, the way you think, the way you philosophize, the way you operate in a really, really high vibrational way. Therefore, you're starting to attract a lot of people. You're starting to manifest a lot of opportunities. Don't be overwhelmed. You are the king and queen of your own choice, your own elementals, how you choose to spend your time, what you want to do. That's the one thing that Spirit really wants you to know right now. You are going to see synchronicities that are absurd. I feel like 4s and 1s are going to play a big part in this. You're going to see a lot of light play, electricity play, stuff like that, dark birds, winged animals. Really embrace this because it's your answer time. It's time for you to know what's going on. Universe wants you to know that you are divinely protected and guided, and they're helping you in every way, shape, or form. You also have Bornite, which is joyfulness. You're going to feel this heavy veil of any kind of past pain or whatever due to forgiveness lifting, and it's going to bring in a joyful phase of your life. Now, joy brings a lot of great stuff. It brings fantastic creativity. It brings great communication. It brings awesome abundance because we are grateful for what we already have, right? We're joyful for that. So more comes our way. And that is just basically saying you've got this. I was compelled to pull one more card for you. Chalcedony, conversion. You are converting to a higher vibration. So don't be afraid. You're going to have ringing in your ears. You're going to hear things that you think is your own voice. However, spirit is kind of lower into the back of your head, where your intuition or your self-talk is more in front and lighter in the front of your head. Trust it, go with it, because it's your time to elevate. And oftentimes when that comes, we can doubt it. We're like, no, we didn't just hear that, see that did not just occur in this world. Sometimes it's just a flicker and you're like, wow, did I hear that, catch that? It's energy. It's an energy exchange. You're going to be thinking of people. They in turn are going to connect with you. It's going to be some crazy manifestation time for you. And just go with it. Trust it. It's an illumination time for you to have a great understanding. So I love that. And also if you have any chalcedony, I feel like that stone will be very helpful for you. Oh, chalcedony comes in such gorgeous colors, pinks, blues, greens, very wonderful stone. I'm so excited because I get to go to the stone store later because I need to cleanse everything in the full moon. Also, if you ever wanted anything custom made, just ask me. I can do it for such great price points because I have great suppliers. I love that for you. Put a stone right over your third eye tonight too, and really ask yourself, what is it I'm seeking? What do I want to metamorphosis into? What do I metamorphosize into? What unexpected things can I create that are of beauty and help? The alchemy is there, the elements. You're going to feel like you can just make anything out of anything. You are the alchemist. So beautiful, beautiful energy, group 2. Love and light to you. I'm so excited. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. My name's Melanie, and I'm so pleased to meet y'all. My links are down below if you need any information. I have a gazillion things down there. It's the Magic Cellar. I have my own Etsy store where I create things, healing jewelry, protective jewelry, all kinds of things. There's a Goddess Provisions box that is crazy, off the hook, cool, just everything. Just go check it out and get ready. You know, first and foremost, your message is forgive yourself. If you think you made any kind of snafus, we are constantly forgiven the moment we ask for it. So forgive yourself and forgive others, because, you know, we're all of us just human right now. There's a huge human component to us. And, you know, that kind of component makes mistakes, then we've just got to move on, right? Beautiful. So now we're on to trust. I am just going to clear the air. A little bit of Himalayan sea salt in my dish too. So if you see salt around, I'm using salt today too. I feel like it definitely helps cleanse the energy beautifully. So now we're on to trust. Overcome doubts and insecurities and patience. Let go of perfectionism. I'm hearing that is such a stalwart, harsh creativity crusher. Perfectionism. We know we write that sentence, we cross it out, we start a creative project, we put it away, all due to thinking it needs to be perfect. It doesn't. It just needs to be. It needs to come into creation. You're going to overcome these doubts or fears that you have about your creative gifts and your offerings to the world. And you're going to realize, hey, you know what? This is pretty friggin' cool. This is substantial and beautiful stuff. You know, you're going to realize your work and you have value in what you have to offer. So universe also wants you to know right now, illumination is taking place, expression, positivity, joy, and inspiration. You're going to be inspired. Use this full moon to write down anything that you feel you want to work on, whether it's emotional, whether it's creatively, whether it's painting, singing, talking, trying new things, food, cooking, connections with people. Do you want to experiment with who you really feel the new you should be? I feel like you're stepping into this phase where you're feeling positive and good, and you're going to make changes that align with that. And that's really beautiful as well. Now you also have galactic guidance. So your star family, assistance, and cooperation. Your star family wants you to know that you're loved and protected, and they're creating blueprints for you to follow to keep you safe, for you to be, wrapped in this kind of protective white or silver light that lets you know that, no harm is going to befall you. All is well. That, your trajectory of where you're supposed to be going is perfect right now. You're not in a race. You're in alignment with who you are and where you need to go and what you're doing. Okay, you also have solar portal. So this is about being centered, balancing, and manipulating your energy and using what you have at the right part of the day. I know when I have great hot spots during the day where I am the most creative, when my voice is the strongest, when I can channel the best, and I use those and I operate within those parameters. And you will be able to rectify that too. You're not going to take on heavy challenges, say at 3 p.m. if you're tired. That just popped up. I feel like that might be a lag time during the day where you don't feel as energetic. So slow your roll during that. Do it first thing in the morning. Get things out of the way. Be centered. Now, how we do that when we wake up, this is what I do. One deep breath, and I start to say thank you for everything that I'm grateful for. The headspace that comes with that is unbelievable. You feel good, light, bright. You feel like you have way more than you would ever need in your life because gratitude is like a snowball. I thank you for the food in my house, my animals, my family, the fact that I can open my eyes and see the world, or open my ears and hear the world and touch the world and have these senses and be able to connect in this way. The fact that I can have YouTube and watch videos, right? All of that. I feel right now too, you're going to be able to just manipulate your life stage the way you want it to be in order to be at your optimal power. Just do it. You can do that. And it's all through the power of thought, because our thought is, creates our moods, creates our focus, and then creates our deeds, which then create our day and our results of our day and how we feel. So if we decide we want to feel good, everything wonderful follows from that. It's as easy as that. It really is. You ever just I don't know, you drop something, your coffee you just got and you were so looking forward to it. So all of a sudden you perpetuate this belief that your day is going to be hellish because you just dropped your coffee. Oh my God. And then all of a sudden all this negativity comes in. Instead of doing what I call the 5-second rule of move a muscle, change a thought, get right back and go get another coffee, your day is rebooted and restarted. You're not spending hours feeling sorry for yourself or feeling like the world is against you. It is a totally different thing. You're exclaiming to the world, I have control. I don't care if some goofy little error takes place. I'm not letting it ruin my day. I've got this. Now you also have angel aura, communication. This is going to be a great era of communication for you. Communicate tonight with the full moon what you want out of life, where you want your focus to go, what results you want to see. If it's your soulmate, what do you want from this soulmate? Which would be ideal? What would your life course look like? What would the connection look like? The sense of humor, everything involved in it, specifics. Also, if somebody is pushing a boundary, it's your time to communicate. That's quite enough of that. I put up with that for some time without voicing my opinion, but that's not something that I want to engage in. So you're either going to cease and desist, or we no longer have this friendship, whatever, work, whatever, companionship. It is just your time to say, draw a halt. Because I feel like somebody in your life might be chipping away at your self-esteem or something. It's really agitating you. Speak up, communicate that. Listen, I like and respect you, but this is uncalled for and it's also unnecessary. And I'm not going to stand for it anymore. You really have to say it. Don't ever phrase anything you feel strongly about in a question. Make it a statement. I've had to do that multiple times with people that I've dealt with in work instances that were either lazy, narcissistic, or whatever, and just say, I've actually said to people, don't speak to me anymore because you're wasting your breath. I will not speak to you. And I just stopped talking to them, because some people cannot get out of their own way. They are the alpha and the omega of everything. They don't care about anybody else. They trample on other people's feelings. This is time for you to take your stand of, listen, I love myself and I want to protect my energy. And you are persona non grata. So see you later, animal cracker. That just happens in our lives. It's unfortunate, but value your self-worth. You are a precious gem. It is time for you to stand up and go, you know what? I'm my own divine power. I'm not going to have any codependent, people-pleasing behaviors. I'm going to assert myself. You are now going to feel empowered. You're also getting connected with your divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance. They are leading you to fulfillment. 100% group 3. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So love and light to you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Melanie. Thank you so much for checking me out. I have so many new subscribers. It's blowing my mind. Like hundreds and hundreds by the day. It's so crazy. It just took this quantum leap after 30,000. It's nuts. And I'm so appreciative. It's like, you guys are so great with your comments, and I'm so happy we found each other. This is a great tribe over here. You guys are all amazing. So again, all my links are down below. Any info you need, everything's down there in the happy little cellar of circumstances. Again, it's really you trusting the signs, your inner guidance, it's leading to your divine life purpose. So let yourself sparkle and shine, because you are there. You are on that precipice, and it's very good news. So I'm going to go upload.